Alright guys, hello and welcome back to what I believe is round 5 of the league for Return Spear and Good Morning. We are going against the Guado Glories, Albed Sykes taking on the Kilika Beasts, and the Ronso Fangs taking on the Luka Goers. So we've won every game so far, we want to continue winning every game, fingers crossed, right? And we'll see what we can do to make that a reality. So it doesn't look like there's actually too many techniques to copy here. Obviously, we do want to respect the Guado Glories despite their lack of techniques. They're very quick. You look at Gira and Zazzy here, both with 8 and 9 block. That is abnormally high. Yeah, something like that. It's higher than you would normally expect to see on a forward. So we need to acknowledge that we can't always just, push them aside. It is notable the forward's attack is really low, so we shouldn't worry about them in that regard. But yeah, we got Nav Guado pushing midfield. We did forget to put that technique, that tackle technique onto Voyager. That's a shame. We really want to actually get that equipped sooner rather than later. It's going to be immensely helpful because, you think about it like this, like, you put a tackle technique on Dvorak, it gives him, like, +3 attack. Like, sure, that's really cool. But his attack is only 8. So, it's exponentially increasing his impact there. It's like nearly like a 42% increase? Something like that? If my math is not terrible, it could be terrible. I actually don't know what that shakes out to, but it's very good to have. Grip clubs, can Noi stop us? Oh, he can. Who's he gonna pass to? He's passing right back to Noi, so we have to worry about that. It's not a big deal. We'll do whatever we can do, right? That's all we can do. Knob pushing midfield again. The thing is, Knob's pass is really high normally, but this shot is very short-sighted. That's not a very good idea. It's not very impactful, and I don't see how that was ever going to be successful. Just a really silly decision. We have Kolk in here. I know that Agir is going to encounter. I don't know what to do about this because I don't want him to tackle through. Like, there's a chance, a small chance, but there's a chance that Gira steals the ball there, and that is not at all what we need right now. Because right now, what we need to do is, we just need to figure out, what are we doing? How are we going to impactfully, get a goal? Because the more we pass to our back line, the more, the more our forwards are going to kind of pull back for us. It's kind of just this weird, issue where it's we don't want you to pull back, but we're pulling back, but don't listen to what we're doing, do something else. And it's how do you force that? I'm gonna pass to Deem here because if you notice that, then we have 5 attack and 3. So if Zazzy encounters Deem, shouldn't be a big deal. In a perfect world. So we're being kind of very meticulous with our actions here. I'm gonna pass to Voraja. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open up this little pocket of 3 players opposing us, and then just give an opportunity to get a goal. It's really tough because we have a lot of pressure on the front line, so I'm going to pass to Iska and see if we can do something here. We'll take the tackle from Ada. I don't remember if he has the nap tackle or if Guado has it. That was a lot of setup, but it did work. We are going up 1-0. That's the big thing, though. It's just a lot of setup, it's a lot of positioning our players in certain positions that pull the opposing team towards us and opens up those opportunities. It's I guess you could argue it's tricking the AI, so to speak. So Zazzy does his best circling he can muster. Very ineffective, but whatever gets you out of bed in the morning, right? feel like that's a pretty common phrase. Alright, this is all risk. But we don't get punished. So this could catapult us into a guaranteed win here. If we're able to get the ball to Iskin, a shot made, and 2 points up, well they have 0, that is crazy. That is so good. And the thing about this is this should take enough time to make it difficult for them to score unless they pass like directly to a forward. And they're not even going to do that. We're going to go up 2-0, making a pretty solid lead in this game. I mean, I'll take it, right? This is great. This is good stuff. All right, you have Guado. He is going to pass here, but there's just not enough time. We're going to go into the second half up 2-0. So a little bit of experience for them, level up for Noi, a little bit of experience for us, level up for Iskin and Deem. So Iskin more endurance, pass, block, HP, Deem more HP. We're not seeing much impactful level ups on our backline. So Deem and Kilika seem not to be getting that much quality stat increases. We probably should look more towards specifically Larbite. He could probably use a little bit of love, honestly. And it was I think it was Guado with the nap tackle. So we're gonna take a lot of risk here. Because why not? Why not have a good time? Take some risks. So we're gonna have Larbite shooting, but he only has 10 endurance, and Guado has 10 attack with a technique to buff it. So just double trouble, really. But we're gonna try. Let's see what we can do. One-man breakthrough into the Wither Pass, but it does not go off. Words are there to just say, no way, Jose. Then we're able to pull Guado pretty far off course. I know Iskin's perfectly set up. I know it makes sense to pass to Iskin. I know we'd probably score if we pass to Iskin, but we are going to pass to Larbite and see if we can get him a goal. You know, we just want to, you know, we want to give our forwards equal love, right? And Noi Guado can't stop, and this game's over. It's over, guys. 3-0. There's no coming back from that, really. Not for them. If I was playing the Guado Glories, I'd have a difficult time coming back from this. It's just such a massive undertaking, you know? Like, there's so much going on, and you've got to score 4 times to win in 4 minutes. And if the game's not going your way, it's not going to normally magically turn around and start going your way. So, definitely looks pretty grim for the Guado Glories right now. And Nizarut stops that. Long pass to Larbite, looks like. Yep, it is Larbite. And then let's see if we can bait out a tackle, I suppose. And Nizarut learns a new technique. It's always good to get your goalies tackle techniques. Might not be as useful as I initially would have hoped, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? All right. Then we're gonna pass to Larbite again, and I think we have 2 people on the tackle technique, so I'm gonna see if we can learn it again. Wait, where is? I was incorrect. I thought Nav Guado was Guado. But Deem learns a new technique, that's good. So we're gonna go for the shot here. Predictably, Nav does stop it. If he didn't get his hand on it, there was a chance that made it, but that was, you know, that was fairly unlikely. We were definitely living in a little bit of a magical Christmas hope land. And then Warbite learns a new technique. I mean, we're on a roll. We're learning tons of techniques here. And that's going to be a reoccurring thing throughout this, because the Kilika Beast can learn a bunch of techniques. It's definitely kind of hard-coded into their team, where they're very adaptable on that kind of front. I don't know if we stop this. Okay, it looks like we barely do. But, you know, that still counts, right? Gonna pass to Warbite, and at this point, I feel like we're not even going for shots necessarily. We are really farming these techniques as best we can. Ooh, looks like we did not have two people on that tackle. And Guado will claim the ball. I'm pretty sure we had multiple people on Knob's technique, specifically. We'll check Autas, I suppose. No. So the defenders are good. Like, we've learned all their techniques. So Knob would be the next one, but with only like 40 seconds left, it's a little bit unlikely that we're going to be able to do that. Oop, maybe not. I spoke way too soon. Pass to Knob does give us that window. It all depends on what action he takes. You gotta love the dribble. And Borja learns a new technique. That's perfect. We're killing it, guys. And that is gonna be it. So 3-0 is the final score. We're on a roll. We crushed the Becerra last time. We did really good against the Guado Glories. Like, this is looking pretty clean. And a lot of techniques learned. 4 techniques, so that's very good. More catch for Nizarut, more attack and endurance for Warbite. Borja got more attack, pass, catch, all that stuff. That's all good stuff. We're going to see Zazzy Guado's contract expire with the Guado Glories. They were satisfied enough with his performance to give him another 13 games. We win against the Guado Glories. Kilika Beasts, the fake Kilika Beasts just get crushed. 1-0 by Eager within 30 seconds of the first half. Jesus, that's ridiculous. Alright, and we are looking like we're in a pretty solid lead so far. We're on center attack. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.